What's going on? Welcome to Comics and Coffee. As always, I'm Bueller. No,
Hey,
wait.
you're looking good, man.
What's going on, everybody? What's up, Bueller?
What's up, guys? It's your boy GemMint.
Guys, before we jump into this stream, I do want to thank THATSPIDERMANBOOTH for sponsoring the video. Check them out on Whatnot. They have live sales like literally 24 hours a day. They have their exclusive variants through Street Level Hero, and they have their Grail mystery boxes live, so you can do those box busts. Make sure to follow them, download Whatnot. I'm on there as well. Bueller is also a supporter of Whatnot.
Yeah, kind of. I'm on there as well. Just haven't done anything on there.
They got his logo on the Bueller bus, which I did see outside.
Yeah, parked in the driveway.
So hold on. Big shout out to you two for sending out the notifications. You know, everyone always says that they don't get them. So yeah, man, we're in person. I feel like we're super professional right now.
Yeah.
Although, you know, right before you hit live, it's super unprofessional.
Yeah, there's a lot of work behind the scenes to make this look this good. But you know, it's paying off, man. It does look good.
I think we're looking great, man.
Yeah.
You're looking great.
Thanks, man. You know, the sun behind me, you know, I'm doing my thing. I'm happy. People say I actually look younger than I did like a month ago.
I can see that.
I'll take it, you know.
I've been getting that too. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know Bueller has a channel called Comics with Bueller. And recently you have decided to go on this journey where you pretty much sold everything off, bought a bus, you got it wrapped, you got sponsors, you got it all decked out on the inside with comic book paraphernalia, and you're traveling the country going comic book shop to comic book shop.
That's exactly it. That's actually something last February was my 3-year anniversary. And I thought about this for quite a while, and I said, can I do this? And I set a goal on that day on my 4-year anniversary, which was this past February. I wanted to sell all my stuff, buy a bus, do a build out, which I've never done before. And by the end of February, March, I want to be out the door.
Right.
And it was a year-long goal. And you know what? It happened. And honestly, it happened because of, you know, people are watching right now and the sponsors of the show and everything.
Right.
Without them, it couldn't happen. Because like you said, I sold all my stuff. I sold my house, I sold my furniture, everything. I either gave it away or threw it away.
Yeah.
And sold all my comic book collection. I have down to like 3 short boxes of books. And that's about it. And I literally live in a bus and I go to comic shops and I get paid to do it. I mean, come on.
So hold on. I'm ready to jump in because first of all, Fee's in the background here. Fee, what does this sound like to you?
Yo, my wildest dream.
No. So
renovate a bus. I'm like, yo,
but
the
execution of it though.
Oh, what do you mean?
So the execution of it is very much like how I operate. You know what I mean? Like I come up with an idea, I figure out how to make it happen. I set a goal, set a date, and then you just work toward it. And look now.
Yeah.
And the goal is always like, hey, wouldn't it be cool to just do what I love for a living and not have to do what I don't want to do? And like you're doing the same thing. But Fee is right because her whole lifelong goal is to like build she really wants to do a school bus into like a house, not like a traveling thing though.
Yeah. Well, schoolies are wider. So I mean, my bus is about 7 feet wide. Schoolies are like 8.5 feet. That extra 1.5 feet makes a huge difference. One of my buddies who does YouTube bus life stories, he redoes buses and stuff, and I saw the difference between his and mine. That extra 1.5 feet makes a huge difference. I wish mine had that width. So
you're on the road right now. You're here because you're just passing through. Like literally, if you're going through the Southwest, you got to go through this area. So
yeah. My daughter lives in Albuquerque, so I went from Oregon, kind of worked my way down to Albuquerque first. And I've been at her place for a few days. And now I'm working my way over to Florida for MegaCon next month.
So Florida's got the best comic shop that I've ever been to.
Okay.
But it's in South Florida.
Which one is that?
It's called Tate's. But Tate's has multiple. They have their one is in Lauderhill, Florida.
Okay.
They got a couple of shops.
But I'm telling you right now, it's worth it to go.
I might have been there already because I did a comic crawl in Florida a couple of years ago.
Oh, okay.
Well, look, there's one that's like
yeah.
There's satellite location where like overflow goes.
That's at the mall.
Main location.
Sure.
You want to get to that main location in Lauderdale.
Javier Pedraza said lives in a bus down by the river.
That's what I was thinking too.
I did have I was by a river not too long ago, so yeah.
Yeah, so that's dope, man. I'm digging it. So when you're going to these comic shops, like what is it that you're looking for? What's like the common themes that you're that you're seeing or that you're trying to get footage of?
Surprisingly, I've seen some interesting stuff I haven't seen before. And then the nice thing is, one shop I went to in Salt Lake City, they had a bunch of imported books, foreign books.
Tom loves those.
Yeah, from Germany, Russia, Italy, all sorts.
What's the Spider-Man title called again?
I don't know.
Die Spider or something?
It's really weird. And like the Spider-Man doesn't have his mask doesn't cover his full face. Some of the Spanish issues and whatnot. It kind of looks like Batman a little bit.
Yeah.
But they had just like a massive collection of imported books, and they're all graded. I'm talking like cases and cases of graded imported books. I've never seen that.
Like
before.
in another language?
Yes.
Yeah, foreign reprints, I guess you would call them.
Yeah.
But many times they would come out just a few months after the original. So you can have a foreign reprint of like a key comic or even a Pence comic of like an AF-15, and it's not really a reprint. It just has a different price denomination. Is that what I'm?
Yeah.
All right.
They still call him Spider-Man? Or do they call him
Die Spiders in German, I
something
think.
else?
Yeah.
Is the Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yo, shout out to Squared Circle Comics, always showing love on Instagram, promoting other people's videos selflessly. We appreciate the hell out of you. Thanks for coming through to say what's up. Here it is, Die Spine.
There you go.
That's how you say Spider-Man in German, I think, right?
Yeah, the owner of the shop, he actually is trying to put a collection together of Spider-Man 300 from every country.
Oh yeah. I've seen people.
It's pretty impressive.
Listen, when you run out of ideas and things to do, you just start doing shit like that. Collect every one of these for what? No, I'm just joking. That's what we do, man. We're nerds. Like, I don't know.
Trails, ganja, and guest stars. Mike Sicily.
Yeah, when we moved to the new house, the ganja's going live, man. I mean, anyway, we had to go pre-game here. So damn. So you gave me super short notice. I mean, I knew you were coming.
Yeah.
But then it was like, hey, I'm here. I was like, okay. So I had to hurry up and try to. I wanted to do a different set because us squeezed behind that desk, that wouldn't have really been a good look.
Yeah.
Your knees would have been jacked up.
That's right.
So how's the driving going? Is the driving something? Did you know? Like, have you done something like this before?
Well, I mean, right now, this is the furthest I've ever driven. Right now, I'm in Texas. Okay, and stuff. Okay, this is the furthest I've ever driven. Before that was Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Which you just passed.
Yeah.
So you just broke out of your barrier.
Yeah, when I came across the border in Texas, I actually thought to myself, "Hey, this is the furthest I've ever been driving." And
right. Well, so that's why when we came here, it's the furthest west that we've ever come in our lives. Anyway,
it's driving a big rig. It blows you around the freeway all the time. So
who are you telling, baby? So we got right.
It's a little nuts.
Yeah.
And of course, everyone knows our gas prices right now are just.
Well, that's what Uncanny Swag say. I just paid the most I've ever paid to fill up my truck.
How much was it?
It was $100, which is not the most I've heard, but for me,
I paid $165.
I used to pay $30 to fill up.
Listen, it's not a competition.
Yeah, 165.
Believe me,
gallons.
I don't want to pay that. I think I have like a 21-gallon tank or something.
And I only get like maybe 12 to 15 miles per gallon.
Oh yeah.
On a big rig like mine. So I mean, I'm filling up all the time.
But wait, you're heading to Florida now.
Yeah.
Right? That's like, see, I've driven from Florida here twice, bringing our cars here.
There's nothing for a while right now.
Just driving straight through. It took me 4 days.
Yeah.
You're not going to be driving straight through.
No. I take if you follow me on Instagram, it's the same comments with Bueller. I've been posting daily where I go.
That's cool.
And I'm looking for places to camp, like a really nice off the beaten path. And I was in Utah and I found this place that was just there we go.
Yeah.
I was in Utah and I found this place that was just really isolated and a really nice campsite. It was a BLM land. And I wish I could have stayed there longer, but I was on my way to my daughter's. It was gorgeous. And it was pretty much to myself.
No, she's with all that.
Yeah.
See, I'm like, I want to be in a nice house. Yeah. I don't want to leave the house. I'm a homebody.
He is a homebody.
If I'm a home. Well, you just got here, man. I
know you were. I know. I have talked about it before.
Yeah. I would rather see. But I've been enjoying it later on in life, enjoying like that type of stuff, man. Like, I don't know, seeing the scenery. We just did a little travel, you know what I mean? And we had seen a different type of landscape area.
When you leave here, are you just taking 10 east?
I'm heading towards Dallas.
Because don't be full of gas, because for like 6 hours there ain't shit.
Yeah.
When you head that way.
I'm heading towards Dallas and I'm heading towards Robbie. And I'm going to Pop Culture Philosophers.
Where's Robbie?
He's in
Kentucky or some shit.
He's in Alabama.
Alabama? Yeah, Alabama.
So
he's at a con. Oh, he was at a con yesterday.
Yeah, he was hosting. He was doing the con at Jim Starlin up there. So
I saw that. Yeah,
pretty cool.
Call Me Top Gun's asking if you ever got that spinner rack welded on the top of the bus. No, I just saw it.
You know, I really wanted to bring it with me, and honestly, space is there's not a lot of space. I just couldn't justify bringing the spinner rack. So right now, Bob has it.
Shout out to Bob.
Bullseye Bob.
Shout out to Painted Pages. They went to their first con yesterday. Saw Nerdy Girl and Skeleton Key. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hey, what's going on at these cons though? Are they requiring like a bunch of fucking paperwork when you go in?
No.
They're not like
they're done.
Everything's done, right?
Like
everything's
vaccine
done.
Mandates and all?
Yeah. They've moved on apparently.
I'm eager as can be to get back in a con. Is there one going on today here?
There's one,
yeah.
So because you mentioned it, what do you do? What's your plans for today and tomorrow or whatever?
Well, if you want to go to a con, let's go to a con.
Well, because I got to hit up the guy to see if I can get me a little +1, +2.
Do it right now.
I'm hit up Troy, man.
Yeah.
Because it's not far.
Sure.
No, we're going. I want to go.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, the mandates are pretty much over. It's kind of nice because Oregon and Washington was like one of the last places to dump the mandates, and we finally did. And that's where I'm from, Oregon.
I'm thinking New York and California are the last ones they're going to drop.
No,
they still have them, no?
I don't think so. I think we're good to go.
I swear, I really want to.
It's because the one that I was in Boise and went to a Comic-Con there, they didn't require anything. That was just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, because I think we're going to do San Diego Comic-Con big.
Yeah.
Like for real. But like, yeah, we can go hit up El Paso Comic-Cons right now. I mean, they're going to have books and vendors and shit. Sure. They're not going to have Sideshow or something.
They
but
don't have a lot of creators, though, but they do have William Shatner there.
Well, they had Donnie Cates one time, had beers with him and shit.
Yeah.
He kind of snapped at me because I said...
he snaps at everybody.
He does.
He snaps at you.
Because I said, yeah, you guys were doing Inhumans because Marvel didn't want to do X-Men books at the time. Or Fantastic Four books, for that matter.
He didn't want to do the Inhumans book.
And he snapped saying that wasn't true. But I was like, kind of is true, though, isn't it?
They had to force him to do that book. He didn't want to do it.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
I love Donnie Cates, man. Even though, you know, he snapped at me, I still love him.
Yeah. When he was on the show, I said, okay, Donnie, you can leave. I'm done with you.
Yeah.
He's like, what, that's it? Yeah,
no, but let me tell you something about...
I can't take you any more of you.
But hold on, no, because I'm making it sound bad. Let me tell you something about Donnie Cates. So Donnie Cates... Let me tell you something. We were sitting at the booth. He walked by.
Yeah.
And I was with Manimal at the time.
Sure.
Manimal did most of this legwork because I always felt like, I don't know, weird about asking people to do shit. What if he says no? I'm gonna feel like a dickhead. I don't want to get rejected. I think Manimal asked him. So anyway, I'm pretty sure he did. So he walked by, and this is like in the morning, and we're like, yo, at lunch, do you want to meet up with us at the brewery? We'll buy you some drinks, and we'll do like a little live stream.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. And I'm thinking in my head, there's no way this guy's showing up at lunch.
I remember when he showed up.
You gave this guy the biggest out of all time. It's not even a right now. He's like, he can disappear. Yo, this dude showed the fuck up. Yeah. And he had Frank Cho, I think, with him. No, he had Jay Lee for sure. Nice. What is this? Remind me tomorrow. So, no, he didn't have to come through. And the fact he showed mad love when he came through. And he did a whole interview and everything, man. Yeah. And he snapped at me.
Yeah. He spent, I've had him on the channel a couple times. And the last time he was on the channel, it was live. And we were together for about an hour and a half doing the live because we were at a con together.
Yeah.
And there was nobody at the con. We actually
shit.
I hosted his panel. And
I hosted this panel too after that. Yeah.
There was eight people in the audience. That was it.
I think that's what we had too.
Yeah.
And one of them was the LCS owner that I think I ended up linking up with after that, and just like some random people. But you know what was packed at El Paso Comic-Con? The Power Rangers joint.
Yeah.
This is him right now. Hold on. When will we be coming? Right after this?
Sure.
An hour or so.
Nice. Come to a Comic-Con near you. Gotta buy more books.
I should probably get some footage. Yeah, so I guess we'll go to El Paso Comic-Con after this. You want to take the bus? You can drive with me, save on your gas and everything.
I'd appreciate it.
I would be happy to do it for you. I'll take you around. We go around El Paso. I'm excited. Roll a few joints, get the coffee going.
The bus is does not do very well in cities. It's more of a freeway bus.
Got you.
So anytime I can get a ride somewhere,
I'm excited.
I take advantage of it.
Now I'm excited, man. You came through. We'll get out the house.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm out, I'm gonna wish I was back home. No, I'm joking. No, I'm good. CLG's in the house. What's going on, everybody? Mojo, you do most of that. Who does most of it? Anyway, shout out to CLG. Best shop in Texas, Cards Comics Connection in Conroe. I'm familiar with Conroe.
How many shops you got here where you're at?
Right here we have my shop, Old Major.
Okay.
Shout out to Eugene. That's That's where I go for the weekly stuff, right? And he's got great back issues as well. And then you have Old Major, right? Then you have Asylum, which is the furthest one west, which people will say is the best. I disagree. Then you have All Star, which is probably the best. It's a little bit it's just furthest away from me, so it's not really worth me going out there. And then I think that's it, man. They had a couple others that closed down, but they don't have like any Torpedo Comics type stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go to Vegas? Oh, you passed Vegas already.
On my way back, I'm gonna go.
Oh, you got to go to Torpedo, man.
I've been there before.
Okay, yeah. But still, you know, you go to a comic shop. Every time you go there, it's gonna be different shit, you know.
Yeah, and that's the thing about this trip. It's not. This isn't a race. I'm not trying to.
Right. You should take your time.
This is literally something I'm going to be doing for years and years.
Yeah.
And so it's if I miss your shops one time around,
I'll
hit it on the way back.
Yeah.
You know, like there was a couple shops in Albuquerque I missed because one was closed and another one there was a big sandstorm, so I didn't make it. So, but next time through, I'll go through those shops. So eventually I'll hit them. So.
When I saw you post about hitting all of them in the country, an immense wave of anxiety came over me. It's like,
if you miss one,
do this shit efficiently. Is he gonna do this shit so he doesn't have to backtrack?
Oh no!
On the way back?
Well, he already did stuff.
Confirmed he's gonna definitely be.
But also, you've gone to places and then they were closed, so you got to skip it. And I know that happens even when we would do con travel and look for shops.
There was a comic shop I really wanted to go to Albuquerque. It's Red Comics or something like that, but it's all Native American comics.
Oh, for real?
And I'd been there before. It was a nice little shop, and I wanted to highlight it again. And they were closed, and I don't know when they're going to open up again and stuff. But that would have been great because there was another comic shop. I kid you not, it's automotive parts and collectibles. Okay, I went to this place. I walk in, it's old automotive parts, and then he's got about 30 long boxes of books on the wall.
Hey, everybody who reads comics probably drives and needs auto parts.
Yeah.
We used to always talk about how is there not more, and I'm sure you've said this, comics in coffee shops or even dispensaries in comic shops. Although dispensaries are more like medically treated. It's not like as casual as a coffee shop is.
There was in Boise, there was a collector's corner or something like that. They had a coffee shop inside the comic book place.
I think Troy has like an ice cream shop in his shop.
Ooh.
Yeah, Troy, who runs El Paso Comic-Con, also owns Zia Comics, which is in Las Cruces.
Yes.
I just came from there.
Yes.
Oh, but did you go to the shop?
No.
He has a huge place.
I was at Cracker Barrel.
Of course you were.
In the parking lot. I slept last night.
Wasn't there a whole thing about Cracker Barrel recently?
Listen.
Oh no, that was Cracker Jack. Emerson Flores for $2. I guess. Oh no, I saw the Berserk announcements last night. Yeah, Prime One Studio had a next level showcase, is what they call it. Their fourth one, and they revealed new statues and they revealed some new Berserk stuff. So I think I'm going to make a video with the highlights, my highlights from that. I was going to work on it today, but guy comes through. No, but I'll work on it tomorrow or something. But no, I'm gonna make a video and I'll talk all about that for sure.
I gotta tell you guys, this is the first time me seeing like statues like this before. The first thing I noticed when I walked in, how massive they are. I mean, just like the Superman one he's got on the wall. The I can't remember what's that guy's name right there.
Doomsday.
Yes, Doomsday. They're huge. They're way bigger than they.
Well, you saw the Berserk ones downstairs first, and I'll light it up for you when we get downstairs.
Those cabinets are gigantic. Okay. So very awesome. Very awesome.
Yeah, those are the Maji cases. I'm selling those. Well, they're sold to somebody online making payments, but we're gonna do custom in the new basement.
Yeah. So
we're gonna sell we're probably gonna sell all these too, man. Maybe you need a little 4x4 for Bueller bus, little Calyx action there. Mile High Comics has got to be on the list. Have you gone there?
I was intending to go there, but the path from where I was at, from Utah to Colorado, was pretty rough as far as the weather. And so I was about 2 weeks ahead of schedule and stuff. So the guy told me just wait a couple of weeks.
Chuck, because I had a plan to go up there and do something with him too, and he was he was down, via email or whatever. But I ended up, we never went up there.
Yeah.
And if Mr. X is here, he's always pissed because I'm always telling him I'm going to go visit him in Colorado. I mean, you got all that, and we just always bullshit and never go. I wanted to go. Mark D saying hi to the room. I like that.
When I go to Denver, I want to be there for a few weeks.
Same.
There's a lot of stuff there, a lot of different shops.
Listen to me.
And so
right
I definitely
now.
want to take my time going through there.
We're on
Go
the
ahead and get yourself a few edibles. If you're not a smoker, really enjoy your time in Denver.
I drink coffee. That's my.
I'm sure they've got some cannabinated
Yeah,
coffee
I know they do.
that you can drink.
What's up, Marco? I've seen you commenting, man. Appreciate you guys interacting and everything. You know, it's always hard when you have a guest and it's like, you know, you want to, you know, engage you and them as well.
You're doing great, man. It's like
I've done it. I've done it.
You've done this before
A couple of times.
Yeah.
It feels like.
Yeah, OLU, I agree with you. Glass usually, but Jim's got me on these papers and tearing my throat.
The glass is just not relaxing, man. It's like a and then you got to hurry up and do something.
If you're not good at it, just say that.
I am good at it. First of all,
these young people, you got it. Come on.
I love it. Never call me a young.
well, I think we found out that we're not really that much different in age. So, I mean,
well, I'm closer to 50 than you are. So.
I'm close to 40.
You got more tomorrows than yesterday.
You're on the wrong.
That's right.
We're on the wrong side of 35.
That's what I wanted to say.
All right, so what's going on? So we're gonna hit El Paso Comic-Con. My man White Tiger's in the house. Chad Pfister's in the house. The moderators are making sure you guys are, you know, settling down.
Moderators better be checking for green on everyone's way in.
Shout out to Mike Cecilia. My main man's in the house. What's going on, you guys? What's going on, John? 943 Awesomeness says went to Mile High Comics downtown Manhattan on Wednesday, and it's a nice store. However, their back issues were lacking. Good selection of trade and omnis. It's not Mile High, is it downtown? No, it's he's talking about Midtown Comics.
Midtown Comics, yes.
Midtown, or what's the other one? Forgotten Planet or something?
Yeah, Forbidden Planet.
Forbidden Planet. But yeah, I like those. Those are more of get your shit to read. You can't be having them big ass grails in New York City like that, bro.
I know that like Mile High, the prices are up there.
High?
Yeah.
Well, Chuck is in it for the long haul. He's not looking to move inventory super fast. He's going to price it. And let me tell you something. He's been right. If you look at the prices of comics, the shit he's pricing now, or let's say he has priced 3 years ago, now it's cheap. So I don't know. That's the game, man. So then, you know, I need to ask you this. You sold everything off, and I've done that. And you know what's funny? I was actually thinking about it yesterday.
I sold everything. Everything.
I've sold all my statues before.
Yeah, I've sold the statues plus.
How many when you come in here, how many statues do you think? Like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So I imagine I've sold all of these before.
Yeah.
And then I've ended up accumulating them all back. So how do you feel about selling all your comics, all your collectibles? Do you miss them? Do you intend to pick anything back up?
No, I don't miss them. This is the second time I've sold my collection. The first time I sold my collection, I was young. I was in my early 20s and had some kids on the way.
But didn't even care then.
Yeah.
At that time, when we
just moved on.
She saved my collection. I was just going to leave it in this abandoned place we got evicted out of. Anyway.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I'm grabbing all of this.
She grabbed them. Anyway.
That's good.
Yeah. So anyway, so you sold it before.
The second time, this time around, I have a nice record on the YouTube channel of what I've had. So just like it's
immortalized. That's how I felt. Like I was like, that statue review will always be there.
Yeah.
I'd never go back to look at it though.
Yeah.
But I could.
It's nice to know what's there. Because I did videos called Comic Book Collections, and I would just show my run of Hulk.
Boom.
That's always going to be there, and
I totally feel that. Like that's a different thing for people. Like I guess if you collect, but if you make videos as well, you feel like you immortalize that statue in your collection forever, even if you sold it.
Yes.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah. So it didn't bother me too much selling the stuff, and of course it was going towards something I really wanted to do. And now I get the opportunity to work on something new and put together a new collection.
I also kind of felt like that with my slabs because at one time I had bangers, AF-15s, X-Men 1s for crazy low prices compared to now. I would never be able to. I could buy back one of those now and be like, okay, anyway. But anyway, yeah, I don't miss them. I feel like they're immortalized on Instagram too. Instagram, I would always take pictures of everything, you know, my slabs, my statues. Harm in the house, what's up?
I think they might have a hard time hearing you. Maybe just twist the mic so it's facing you.
Yeah. Or maybe if you want to even hit that fucking gain on his ass.
Gain? We're not doing gains on the episode, babe. We're not doing it live.
I think we are, motherfucker.
It's all natural right here.
Can you guys hear Bueller?
You guys hear me okay? How about that?
Things from another planet? No, that's not.
Things from another world. It's too far.
Unofficially a geek. What's going on?
Mark,
how you doing, man?
Here.
Sorry.
On the
smoke
counter
here.
behind them, up on the shelf are the statues, Mark.
Shout out to Decepticons, Cable of Villains. What's happening? All right, let me ask you this. So I know you've always been super behind on your reading.
Really? You gonna do that to me?
I'm gonna do it to you.
Come on.
So
man. We've been on shows together talking about this stuff. What do you got?
are you still behind on your reading?
No, man. No, not at all.
So
I'm so up to date. I am more
He
up to
reads while
date.
he's driving.
Let me tell you guys.
well, I was gonna
something
say
real quick.
it's hard because you're always you're either recording or driving or editing, right?
Yeah, but let me tell you guys a little behind the scenes. Every now and then, back in the day, I'd get an email or something from this gentleman right here. Hey, Bueller, you got these books? I didn't get the books.
So
Yeah, I got you covered, buddy. Don't worry
because
about it.
because Bueller had the hookup, the early PDF. So if Marvel finds out, they're not gonna give them to you. I'll just forward you mine. Now I get them.
There are so many people in the chat I have never seen before.
Yeah, because everybody smokes weed. Like, you know what I realized? Everybody. I made that video the other day.
You're not watching the chat. Everybody's here for the green. They're like, yo, what's the title? Why is there no fucking smoke going? So I had to run
There you go.
downstairs and right you're wrong.
First of all,
Will this get demonetized?
nah.
They don't care.
No, they add extra money on top.
We're in a
Oh, okay. Yeah,
we're in a legal state.
All right.
So anyway, what were we saying?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Behind the scenes, you were saying some shit.
Yeah, but you would be struggling reading
Oh.
books, and I'd have to help you.
No, what are you
Whatever,
talking
dude.
about?
Whatever.
I don't even know if you're trying to joke now or not. I would hit him up for shoot me the early PDFs because my shot was shorted
Yeah.
or was late.
I still get them today.
I still get them too. Yeah. I really I stopped buying a lot because I read a lot.
Me too. I stopped buying Marvel.
Because the thing is, I read them early to
Yeah.
get the video out on Wednesday. So it's like, am I going to buy the book after? Sometimes I still do it, and I'll
Yeah.
put a run together, and I'll sell it.
I thought
Just
she
you know,
read the books and just told you
that was the joke.
No.
Don't.
All right.
Don't break
Be-
down the
between
facade.
If that was the case, I would just have Fee do the reviews.
Between that and the way Fee looked at the delivery guy when he'd show up, there's something going on.
We got to bring him back when we get to the new house.
Same guy.
Bueller was going to grab the half a watermelon. Thought that would be funny.
Yeah.
All right. Other people said they could hear you. Fee she just got over being sick, man.
Yeah, I'm not feeling like shit and having like a fucking head full of mucus anymore. This just cough is just sort of what's left now.
Yep.
First of all, look, Ramsey says can't get over Gem having hair. It works.
He's growing it out.
I've had hair, long hair, but in the
Didn't you have
past,
like dreadlocks?
I used to get braids.
Okay.
I always like braids because they were cleaner and you could get different designs. Dreads on white people to me always look messy.
Yeah.
So I never liked
Sure.
that look because I was always a clean, kind of fresh kind of look. But I'm not doing that. I'm not going for that look again. I just,
I had the mullet.
I might do that.
Don't do that.
Mm-mm.
I can tell right now, looking at you with a mullet, not the good.
I'm
choice.
thinking about growing my hair long and then just cutting the top and having a bullet.
Oh my god! Don't do it.
You don't like it?
Get a perm instead.
Just picture this length,
Get
but with a
perm.
nice Lamborghini. What's it called?
Lamborghini.
The Lamborghini leg lock. What?
Hold on. You're not getting a fucking mullet.
So,
right?
all right, look.
You're throwing it out.
Thumbs up in the chat if I should do the mullet.
No.
Thumbs down if I should not do that. I don't know.
Don't you a little rat tail? How about something like that?
Yo. It's rock. Hey,
You're-
run that fucking rat tail.
Do your little Anakin
I
Skywalker.
told you,
and
my
go there.
little stepbrother had one of those fucking hard when he was younger.
Man,
Braided and
I'll
everything.
tell you, I was rocking the mullet back in the day. Back in '94, give me a break. I had that a lot.
Low hit says we hear Fee. She doesn't need a mic because normally she's low as hell, but now she's all in the mix. Now she's getting
'cause
crunk.
If you have a mic on me, then I'm like worried I'm screaming and hurting people's ears. But if I'm not on a mic, I can talk as loud as I want, and it just kind of barely picks up.
Sure.
Bar-
Can I get one? Can I get one from you? At least one? One Travis. Come on.
Your name is Bueller.
Yeah, but you've called me Travis before.
Travis.
Come on. Oh, Travis.
Imposter. Oh, Travis.
Low Life's asking an actual question. Any good omnis with Guardians of the Galaxy stories? I'm new to collecting. I think the best one is by Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning. That's probably the best one to get. It's kind of the one that they used for the movie that they borrowed that team from and everything. But what else is over there? I think that's the best. That's the one that you should read.
Mojo says just to grow your bangs out.
There you
Just
go.
grow the bangs.
So back to are you reading all your books right now?
Yeah. What do you mean?
I don't know. I mean,
So listen, right now-
you read books now.
Right now, I'm reading more than ever.
Real.
Well, I don't want to say more than ever, but I get in these moods where I feel like reading a lot, like omnibus and stuff. So I've been doing omnibus reviews every few days. I read all the weekly titles that I'm reading every single week. I haven't missed a week.
Yeah.
I haven't missed a new comic book day review ever.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Since I just took that over in like two years or more ago.
Yeah.
I don't think.
From fucking, never mind.
No, Manimal used to do them on the channel, but now and then I started doing them, and I haven't missed a day.
Yeah.
The Omnis I get sometimes not in the mood to read those because I read so many comics on the weekend leading up to Wednesday, because we get like Image stuff on Friday. Marvel will send 3 things on Friday. Then I'll get like the DC shit on Saturday or Monday.
I don't get the DC stuff.
No, I have to go buy them.
Oh, okay.
But the shops get those early because of Penguin and Lunar now.
Yeah.
It's not Diamond. So anyway, but like right now I'm reading Thor by Jason Aaron. I just blew through New 52, Swamp Thing, and Animal Man. A bunch of reviews. You guys know. What else did I do? I did a ton of reviews. A bunch of Superman Omnis I read, the Exile shit. So I have been reading, and the more that I've been reading since I've been doing this channel 4 years now, the better my retention is. The better I could juggle multiple stories in my head, or smoke weed and read comics and then remember it's 4 days from fucking now what I got to do to review. I mean, I thought you were from the city of smoke, man.
That doesn't mean everybody smokes. I mean, you can't just put a label on everyone there.
YouTube says we're on GemMint's hippie arc.
Yeah, that's what shit Jay would say.
That's why I said it.
Yeah, that I'm on my I'm with it.
Yeah,
I've been on this arc before. I feel like I'm at a place in my life where I was at when I was a teenager and in my young 20s. But
it's more of a throwback arc.
Right, it's a little bit of a throwback arc, but we kind of got actually something going on that's working instead of trying a bunch of shit that's not working.
Yeah,
because there was a lot of tax IDs before the GemMint LLC came to be. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of attempts.
Many iterations.
There was a lot of things that didn't pan out.
Yeah, I like that. The Bueller bus is not actually owned by me; it's owned by Comics with Bueller. It's kind of like,
You got to say this. It's you got to know when one phase is ending and not try to hang on to it. Don't be afraid to move on to the next thing. Sometimes
right. You gotta pivot. You gotta look for opportunities. Like nothing lasts forever. But you can set up goals for yourself. Like you're probably gonna come up with your next thing while you're on this thing, and be like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna maybe travel until this day, and then I'm gonna go settle down over here. Boom, 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 and just make it happen, man. Shellness. What's up?
Goals are important. You got to make a difference, man.
I always am all about making those goals. I like big long-term goals, and then I like to figure out how do I get there in like quarterly, or how do I break that down and get there,
I've always said if I would have started doing this about 10 years before, that would have been great. When I see like
we would have been like Variant in them.
Yeah, or like Tom,
like Benny.
He's pretty young or whatnot, and here I'm going on 50 here pretty soon.
But look, this is my thing, and I'm not going to give too many details, but we talked about it before. But like, you don't have to have a lot of views to make good money doing YouTube, because there's more things that you can put your hand into that helps you do this. You know what I'm saying?
The YouTube is just a catalyst to get you to other places,
right?
And you use that
for sure.
For your.
But anything is a catalyst to get you to the next thing.
And like I was talking to my friend Eric, he's the road trader. He does pressing and stuff. He has a YouTube channel. He doesn't have a huge audience, but he's making money from that channel because people knows that he's a presser. Right. And even though he's not monetized or nothing, he's making money because of the YouTube channel, and with just a couple hundred subscribers. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta address this comment because I feel like it's a great segue. So Painted Pages asks, Gem, where are you getting all these fly ass fucking shirts?
So I've always been on my t-shirt shit. I've been on my t-shirt game forever. So this isn't the first time in my life where I had lost weight.
Yeah.
This is my 3rd time. However, I know what I did wrong the first 2 times, and I'm not gonna get all into it, but one of it was like too much cardio, just cutting out carbs. The next time I was overeating, thinking I was eating healthy, but I was just eating a lot of chicken and a lot of steak. And it was, so I know what I'm doing now. But anytime I slimmed down, I was ready to get them tees on deck. So we have a huge collection of t-shirts.
Me. I love collecting t-shirts. Oh, you do actually collect t-shirts.
Because in addition to like me having a big collection of shirts that range from 5X to 1X, Fee is a thrifter. We went thrifting yesterday. I found a dope ass Infinity Gauntlet shirt. I posted on Twitter.
You want me to get 'em?
Nah, just hang out.
Okay.
Anyway, I say all that to say we're gonna start doing thrifting sales on Whatnot.
There you go.
They have a whole category for it. Fee literally watches this shit every single day. These other people doing you've seen Whatnot, I'm sure, and for the comics. So I think we're gonna do a thrifting Thursday where we're selling shit that we scored at the thrift, some stuff from my collection that I don't wear anymore, and repurpose stuff like the bags that Fee makes.
I gotta show you that.
And because I want to start her channel, I want to do our thrifting hauls. But you know what? Maybe we'll just do it on our channel. Because we're gonna do it on our Whatnot. Why are we gonna start a whole new Whatnot and try to build a whole new audience when I'm sure a lot of the people that follow me on Whatnot also fuck with vintage tees or graphic tees or whatever. And you could buy my old shit if you
all that stuff is together on one app. It all kind of goes together. Collecting in the different areas, Pokemon, shoes, doesn't matter. It's all collection type stuff. So if it's all on one platform, just do it all on the same channel.
I feel like I've seen other channels do it successfully. I've seen like a 15K follower video game channel do comics and have a good room. So I was like, okay, boom, we're gonna do that. Now for my shit, I've been getting a lot of these all over print joints from dudes on Instagram, man. 19th Letter, the Daily Boot Goal, Chronic Images. So on Instagram, they'll post their drops. My boy Davis Ryder, he does drops. I get shit from him. I look at the thrift, at Target, at Walmart, or online, even like T Public, Ripped Apparel, IGN will have some shit. I'll be scrolling through Facebook and I'll just see some random ad and I'll usually get the shirt, never got stiffed on it or whatever. So
see, I have very little space for how many shirts I can have. I can only have 10.
I see that. Yeah.
I have a little area of the bus where the shirts go. I just bought 4 shirts when I went. I kind of did the whole tourist thing.
Yeah.
Old Town Albuquerque.
She would do that.
Yeah. So I got to get rid of 4 shirts.
For me, when I go to different states, I gotta hit thrift stores. I gotta see what you guys are working with. Yeah. Honestly though, the thrift stores here in El Paso.
Hold on. Imagine a thrift store tour. We tour the different thrifts.
It's people like regular. I feel like people who like to go thrifting are a very niche group of people.
You watch thrifter people though?
I do. I love it because I'm one of those weird people who likes to dig through other people's shit.
All right, hold on. Ready for the mullet
you
pull?
You want to go through the bins? Is that what you want to do? The big bins and stuff, and just kind of dig through that?
No, the racks.
No, well, there's different types of thrift stores. They also have ones that just set up bins. And people dig through bins like maniacs.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying I think the mullet would slap, yo. Yo, motherfucker in shape with a mullet. You wouldn't even like. All right. See, you guys got to think on a different level.
You know, go for it. You know what? Forget it. Just do it.
Jim Dirt.
Just do it.
What?
Just do the mullet.
You know what I want from you. You know what the thing is that I'm looking for. So
I'll give it to
sleeve in it, and that shit is still.
She's got this thing on when we met because I had longer hair. We would rock the sleeve or some shit, whatever.
This hair was nearly this long that I have right now.
No, the Lamborghini shit was something from.
I feel like it was like
what's his name, man? I fucking forget his name. Riff Raff. The Lamborghini leg lock was something else, but he called his mullet something. I don't know. It was like $1 million mullet. $1 million mullet or some bullshit. He always got them terms. Go full Joe Dirt.
First of all, I already did that.
Yeah.
Mohawk. I was thinking about the Mohawk. I don't think I got the dome for it.
Yeah, your head's kind of funny shape.
It's a big head.
Yeah, I had the same problem.
I can't wear hats, but you're wearing a hat.
It's hiding my shame is what it's doing.
Yo, I'm excited to go to the El Paso Comic-Con.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
William Shatner.
Is he there?
Yeah, he's a shat.
My man said midlife crisis. This is my retiring years, man.
It's good to retire.
Cindy said no.
Thank you, Cindy.
Oh man. All right, what's going on? I'm looking at the chat, seeing where they're at. Okay, we got it. Nick became a member. Appreciate it. The members have really just been getting early access every day, and the gems and the the emojis. This thing is cheap as hell.
It's gonna break,
and the gem crates and the different tier gem crates. So that's really
Am I a member?
You might be.
I think I was. I think my card got.
I don't want you to. I don't want my friends to do because then I don't follow. I don't do anyone because then I have to do everyone.
I don't have a membership thing on my channel.
Okay.
So you're okay.
Good. Yeah. Because Mr. X always makes me feel bad. But then I'm like, I got to do him. I got to do the two brothers. And I got to do everybody.
You watch my channel, right?
You know,
you like the other one better.
Which one?
I
like your live channel.
Yeah, you like the BS show better than.
First of all, the BS show is the shit. But even I watch every time you're live on your Travis burner account. Yeah, I always jump in. Like I always catch him. But on your channel, I just don't have that much time to really watch YouTube. I don't really watch YouTube unless I'm editing a video. And that's usually when I'll see your live or if I'm eating or something. But I don't really watch people not in the comic space because I'm like, I'm done. I'm not doing comics all fucking day. Like, it's already, I'm reading it. I'm selling it. I'm making videos about it. I'm in bed watching some other shit. You know what I mean? I usually watch some of my arcade people though. Yeah. But your shit's a lot of what's coming out, right? That's like the.
It's just one video. Now it's the tours is what I'm doing.
I just like you. I don't really watch the content.
I used to do the coffee video on Monday.
I like that one. I like it when I see you and Bob on there. I love how it's like this, but with a topic.
Yeah.
And it kind of branches out into other things. And real quick, speaking of that, and speaking of your show too, I do got to thank one more sponsor on this video, which is our buddy Nick Barucci at Dynamite. They do have 4 titles coming out this week. Make sure to check them out your LCS. They got Red Sonja 8, Draculina 3, Vampirella / Dracula Unholy issue 5, and Barbarella 9. And I see you're ready. You're chomping at the bit. Big congratulations to Nick Barucci for the Prime 1 Studio 1/3 scale statue that was revealed last night. That shit looks dope. Also, they got a 1/3 scale coming out with PCS as well. So I'm like, damn. So congratulations to Dynamite for working with them. I mean, they have Red Sonja statues with them too. I'm thinking I should probably pick up the Red Sonja just to fuck around and review it. It's a dope ass piece. I'm sorry, you were gonna say something?
No, I was just gonna say congratulations to Nick as well. I work with him also, just both of us do, and we both have done exclusives through Dynamite. Mine was Red Sonja Mars Attacks. Mm-hmm. And then your daughters did some, which I was actually looking at a copy over here.
The Invincible Red Sonja. She's working on something right now. I'm on her ass because it looks so good, man.
Does she have something that's about to come out too?
She had. I don't know if I'm supposed to say it or not. Yeah, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Stuff we're not supposed to say. But also look out for the cosplay covers for the. Those are my favorite ones for the Dynamite books.
Yeah, those aren't Fee's favorite.
What's a cosplay?
They're not for everybody.
No, they're for boys. Is that what it is? It's a boy cover for boys?
Sure, exactly.
It's got a lot of round.
Well, I'm sure some girls enjoy as well. John Barra shot $5 saying, what's the best way to fix color breaks caused by creases and still keep a blue label? None.
Get a new one.
There's no way to correct the color. Yeah. That's the whole thing of pressing. Pressing will correct everything but a color break. Yeah, so if you got non-color breaking bends, press it, right? Color break is going to keep it. There's a ceiling at what that grade is going to be, and it ain't 9.8. You know what I mean? Oh, shout out to Kenny Big Llama. Make sure to check out his channel too, man. Doing movie content, reviews, and whatnot. Me and Kenny, that's a real life person that I know, not an internet friend, as Mr. X would say.
So we're now officially friends now.
Yeah.
Just the internet.
Can we shake on it? Oh, what's wrong with your hands? Is that right?
This one's broken, but this one's good.
Did you really?
Shut the frick up. Your hand is broken?
It's kind of broken. Mm-hmm. If you really want to get into it, yeah, you really probably don't want it.
Oh, okay. The $1 million mullet, Josh Phelps in the house.
I saw someone in the chat. I can't find it now, but said Mississippi mud flap.
I see right here. Cindy, right?
Is that what Cindy called it?
It looks bad on everyone. I bet you out. That's kind of never mind. You know what? We'll just see what happens. Picking up anything good at the con, we'll see. I got some, some shekels I could spend. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I love the loose toys, the loose vintage toys at the fucking cons. That's my shit. I just found them on Whatnot. They sell them.
Whatnot has obviously an action figure section.
Yeah.
There was a shop in Albuquerque called Lobo Comics that had loose toys, and a lot of them. And just tons of stuff.
I'd be like, I need an empty bucket that I can move over.
See, for me though, that's a dangerous rabbit hole for me to go down.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna buy just a couple of toys.
You're gonna buy a bunch.
I need the whole line. Are you serious? No. I'm always tempted to get these He-Man toys. They got these re-releases in Target are dope as fuck. They got the
I'm about to buy them and just unbox them. Though, I don't give a shit.
Bro, I buy statues, man. You think I care about a $20 fucking cat?
Yo, they've got what are they called?
The
3 3/3 all articulating. They're bringing them back, except the elbows and the knees don't articulate.
Yeah.
What? That is not playtime.
I like playtime.
Bueller's down with the buds. Nah, no, right?
That
Yeah.
was back in the day. I had a good time. Just tell you that much.
What's up, Joseph? What up, Joe? I made a community post saying exactly where I buy my shirts. If you guys are like interested in the ones I've been showing off, because I've been, taking pics on Instagram. Some people have been hating on me, but I've been like, man, fuck it. Like, I'm showing off the shirt. I might as well throw that bitch on real quick, put the little background in there.
You look better. I mean, I'd rather look at you now than what you were a few months ago.
You know what I'm saying?
Like just a big like a blimp shirt. Now you look more slim,
bro.
Put together.
You know what's funny? There was a bunch of them shirts that I was wearing a few months ago. We was trying them on yesterday. I can't do it.
Yeah,
like I'm wearing fucking blanket sheets, man.
Nice nightgown on.
Yeah, he's got a dress.
You got a big dress on.
Can't do it, boy. Yo, my man Chad in the house. What's happening?
Hey, Chad, I've been to his house and he made me a cup of coffee.
When you went to Florida?
Yeah, it was awesome.
I kind of set you up for a cup of coffee. I said, I turned it on. I was like, you know how to make this shit.
I know how to make it. I'm surprised you didn't make me bring in my own coffee from my coffee spot.
I was kind of thinking you were going to bring me some coffee.
I have some. Yeah, I have some.
But we just use the K cups.
I have K cups.
I'll use them.
What do you use? What's your coffee?
Comics on Coffee. It's a sponsor of the show.
What brand of coffee are you? Oh, you have your own.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you think my man's fucking around?
Why would you have them in your pocket?
They're in the bus. It's literally in your driveway.
You'll see the bus after this.
Yeah.
We'll wrap this up in about 15. We'll go to this con.
Yo, Mojo, what Care Bears are you picking
up? You know what? I don't even know what it is. I got to start learning that shit. My man, I don't even want to highlight it. All right. So what else? What would we have normally talked about if Bueller hadn't had come through? What the fuck is going on?
Well, you'd be eating your watermelon.
No, actually, I didn't have any today. I've been under the weather, and I haven't really been.
You'd be talking about any trailers. Oh, the Thor trailer came out. Didn't you do a little?
So I
that one?
So I did a reaction for it.
Yeah.
I'm reading Thor right now.
I didn't watch that. Was it good?
First of all, I'm on the fan of Ragnarok side.
Okay.
I think they were going in the wrong direction with Dark World.
Yeah.
They did the webisode funny Thor. It slapped. They made a whole movie with that version of Thor for Ragnarok, and then he's kind of been that ever since. He's kind of like that in Jason Aaron's run a little bit. Like there's funniness and to him like that. Not that he's a goofball, and I guess people don't like how when he got in his depressed mode.
Yeah.
We get a workout montage. He's getting back in shape. They said I was on the same workout routine with the
like,
chains.
Here's the fat Thor. Here's the new Thor right here. That's what that is.
Right.
We got Jane Foster sitting right next to us.
They had the Jane Foster reveal in the trailer. I'm hyped. I like Jane Foster. Like I like Jane Foster Thor because whoever's worthy can receive the power of Thor.
Yeah.
Beta Ray Bill.
What?
Yeah. So anyone who's
say that though. It's like,
Captain America picked
because
up the hammer.
anyone who picks it up has. So there's nothing wrong with Jane Foster being worthy to pick it up to become Thor and have her little arc. I'm reading it now. And some of the story is a little bit cringe in the run. Like they tried to I don't know how the Marvel universe is reacting to this new person being Thor. It's like, or whatever. I liked her as Thor without all that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm interested to see how it plays out in the movies. It's going to be funny. It's going to have a lot of big scenes and nice epic cinematography. And I think it's going to be fun.
What up, Terrell?
I'm nervous about seeing Doctor Strange. I feel like I'm going to have a freaking out-of-body experience watching this shit.
I'm excited to see.
Does that shit fuck with you? Like,
nuts,
I can't. Like, it's like mind-warping things are happening.
Yeah.
Mind bottling.
My boy back in the day. Because the term is definitely mind-boggling. Bottling, right? Boggling. That's what I said. Yeah. So my friend would say bottling.
But that wasn't that Will Ferrell said that on something too.
No, that was my boy Taz, man. It had to be Taz.
No, I saw that shit on TV.
Because it's like,
I'm sure people in the comments were like, "That's from."
Because then does he say it's like you got my mind in a bottle?
Yes, it's like you got my mind in a bottle up.
That sounds,
Yo, where can I watch Euphoria? Keep going, keep talking. I'm just responding to the
Euphoria is on HBO Max.
okay. I
think
don't
it
know
is.
if I have that.
Isn't that the girl, the Spider-Man girl?
So why does it have to be Thor, not Lady Thor? I mean, Jason Aaron explains it in the run, and they do kind of make it. That's what they make cringe in the run. But the fact that she just went by Thor, to me in itself, wasn't cringe. It was like, that's how they worked it out. I always looked at She-Hulk like that's whack. You're just She-Hulk. You're not just like the Smasher or just some whole other name. Like, why are you why do you got to be a she version of him and you're not just your own thing? So I never really liked that lady, She-Spawn, She-Hulk, lady this, girl version that. Like, I always felt like it should just be its own thing.
I saw somebody, I know it was a joke, but they were like, why didn't they just change the T to a W?
Hold on. What is it?
It makes it, instead of saying Thor, it says Thor.
Oh, yeah. Yo, somebody did that and they got like banned or some shit.
Oh, my bad.
Or it got flagged.
I didn't put the last letter, so that's why I thought
it was in our group and Facebook removed it.
Yeah.
And I got a message that Facebook removed it and there was like nothing I could do about it. That's what that was.
That's funny.
Damn.
Doesn't in the comic books, Jane Foster's Thor, doesn't she get cancer?
So she has cancer before she becomes Thor. Okay. Spoiler alert, but everyone knows James Foster's Thor.
This is a story that's been out
right.
For a long time.
Well, first of all,
I didn't
no, but here's the thing. Everybody knows that Jane Foster is Thor. As it was coming out, you did not know that.
Yeah.
It was like, who shot Mr. Burns? It was like, who is it? And you didn't even think it was Jane Foster. He crosses her off the list on potential people it could be because of her condition. So I like that aspect too. Are they going to do that in the movie?
That'd be a little hard.
That's going to be a little rough. Maybe it's something not as
maybe
severe.
Down the road, not the first time out.
Babe, you're all in the screen with your whole screen. You got your whole hand showing over here.
Well, you moved the camera. It should be closer to you.
It's always got to be a blame.
Knows your phone number now.
Oh no, it's not. I'm just looking at it.
Shout out to Edward Bryan for the $5 super chat. Says, "Holy hell, man, you look great. Congrats on the weight loss. Long time subscriber, but hadn't seen much in a while. You know how YouTube is." First of all, thank you for the super chat and the comment and coming through. You know how many comments I get every single day? Dude, I haven't seen a video in a while. Dude, it's been a minute since I've watched. Like, damn, at least I don't know why they're seeing it now. It's just the way the algorithm works. But
it definitely goes through ups and downs, man.
Yeah.
And, during the height or probably the height of COVID, man, everybody's just watching YouTube all day.
Well, we got so much growth during that time. But what was weird for us is that what we discussed, we had a big growth spurt right before.
Yeah.
So then when COVID came, we actually went down.
Yeah.
But it was still way higher than what it is now or what it was before our big jump. It's just that we had such a big jump before that I thought we were losing during that time. But you're right. Since then, since everything has been back to normal, motherfuckers ain't got time to watch your shit every single day.
They're doing regular stuff.
They got bills and shit. What was that thing they said about Michael Jackson? I think, who was the comedian? Damn.
No, I have no idea.
I don't know if it was Chris Rock or no, it was Cat Williams. He's like, nah, I don't want to do that. I got bills and shit. Anyway, so your mama hit us with a $5 super chat. Can you guys talk about Marvel reading orders? I have all the Marvel comics from Hoxpox forward and can't find a decent reading order anywhere. So sad. First of all, he ain't the guy to ask because he's not up to date on his reading. I'm not the guy to ask because, well, maybe on Hoxpox forward, really Omar from Near Mint, that's really his thing to put together those reading orders. I'm the worst because I'll read out of order in the Omnis. I'll read this shit over here, then over there. And I'll put it together later.
Robbie still reading that stuff?
Robbie would know for sure.
Yeah.
Easily. But he doesn't make those types of videos, I don't think.
They don't say it in the books.
But if you're talking Hoxpox forward and you're talking just X-Men, it's pretty straightforward. You can just read whatever runs. You can look at whatever events happen, and you can pick up OHCs or trade paperbacks to fill in the tie-ins and stuff. It's really just, do you want to read Excalibur or not? Or do you want to read New Mutants or not?
You don't have to read that stuff.
Right.
Stick with the X-Men. But
I dropped a lot of that stuff, man. I dropped I think everything except like Wolverine and X-Force besides like the X-Men titles. Like any kind of other subtitle.
They flooded it. I couldn't keep track of everything that was.
Yeah, it's like Jonathan Hickman had a good idea and they made a whole team out of it and everybody could do their own thing. And then it just became this huge thing. But Hickman was kind of like, all right, I'm kind of done with that. And everyone else is continuing to do it. I think Jerry Dugan has kind of taken the flag and he's kind of going forward with the big X-Men stories now. He's doing all right. I like the whole Mars Rocco's thing, but
I gotta say something about this comment. Mojo says that the more she uses her powers, the closer she is to dying.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So I'm at the part of the omnibus where that is being introduced, that it's killing her the more she's using the power of Thor, wielding Mjolnir, if you will.
Mjolnir.
I don't know if I'm saying it right or not. Probably not. So, I don't know how much of that Gore the God Butcher, the God Bomb arc. Gore the God Butcher is another sympathetic villain, in my opinion. Like, he's a villain. I don't know if you've read that arc or not.
No, isn't he being played by Bale?
Yes, Christian Bale. So I'll give you Gore's origin is basically he's on this planet where they pray and pray to the gods, but they never answer, and their food's barren. They're barely surviving. Your mother's dying. Your kids are dying. And he just finally loses it, and he ends up wielding the Necro Sword, which we find out later was created by Null, and he kills gods, and that's his thing. The gods are good for nothing, is what Gore feels like. So he goes on this mission to be the God Butcher, and he kills gods, gets the attention of Thor, and that's what this whole arc starts. And what's cool about the Jason Aaron arc is you get 3 versions of Thor at once: the present, who's an Avenger, King Thor in the future, and old school Thor before he got the hammer. Are we going to have that in this movie too? They haven't really hinted or shown any of that. It doesn't look like it. That's kind of like a confusing thing too. Rereading it has helped though.
They got a lot of stuff to put in this movie, to be honest.
And Gore the God Butcher,
they're going to do it. So
the thing that's interesting about Gore the God Butcher is that he becomes the very thing that he sought after to kill, was the God. Yeah. He was the God Butcher. And that's like the irony of it. So I don't know. Like his thing, like if you see what he goes through, you could understand why he's so fucking pissed. Bottom line. Everybody is going to be like, I would do the fucking same thing.
So you're looking forward to this?
Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm getting hyped. Getting hyped talking about it. But his character design, trash.
You don't like it?
What?
I have the same outfit.
No. In the comics.
Okay. The
comics character design is dope as fuck. Whatever they had, an action figure or some kind of box art, didn't look anything like it. It looked more like Moon Knight or something like that. So if they fuck up that, there's this theory that I saw.
Show start?
So you're behind on your shows.
No, I got them all on that one.
You got them all.
I do have time to watch stuff on the bus, so I do that.
Yeah, because when you park, you gotta read and watch.
I got like an internet booster on the bus, so I get internet everywhere I'm at.
So are you caught up on Moon Knight or not?
Yeah, I'm up there.
So you're. What does that mean?
What do you mean, man?
There's 4 or 5 episodes.
There's 4 episodes.
4, yeah, I'm pretty good.
Okay,
so are you enjoying the show?
Sure.
Were you a Moon Knight comic fan?
Yeah.
Because you're an era ahead of me a little bit. You didn't even know who Doomsday was. Like, that's my first Superman villain. You struggled with Doomsday.
You like Doomsday.
You were like the guy.
Dan Jurgens did my cover. He's the guy who did Doomsday. Come on, give me a break. I know
you struggled with Doomsday though earlier. Yo. What the fuck was I just gonna say?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, Prime One Studio last night also revealed this dope ass statue, the Dark Knight's metal Bruce Wayne Doomsday statue. Yeah. You saw it?
No.
Like you shook your head like you saw it.
I'm just trying to be,
It's cool, and it comes with a separate Batman version of him that's transforming into the bigger version, but it's 2 separate pieces. It's super dope.
Oh, from the reveal last night?
Yeah.
That's what we got to talk about. So they had some Attack on Titan ones coming out.
So they had an attack. Most Attack on Titan statues will be dioramas of the Titans. This one was a diorama of the humans, which looked to be in like a quarter scale, similar to these sizes. So it was interesting, and I saw people commenting live like, "Yo, it's dope to see them showing love to the humans of this franchise."
Right, they're not just like the size of a quarter, swinging around on the Titan.
Are those ones that you would get?
So I had the diorama, but I didn't have the space here, so that's why I ended up selling it to, I think, JP, Organic Price Books, my boy.
I like Attack on Titan. I like watching it.
Yeah, I'm a fan too, but then it's like, I got the whole Berserk line. I got Fist of the North Star. Like, do I have space for anything else in here?
But even if I were to collect them, I'm more of I'd be like the small ones, like the size of a pop. Not a pop though, but maybe like a 1/6 scale.
Yeah.
Isn't the Attack of Titans? Isn't that the one with the giants that don't have any skin or nothing like that?
Yeah, they look like how their muscles on the outside or whatever.
Yeah, my son watched it.
Yeah, that's a good show.
I'm not caught up.
Good anime.
Barely into season 3.
My man said I'm on last bowl till Wednesday, so we had a scare. So let me tell you this story real quick. No, what? So, yeah, no. So I've been, how do you want to say it? You know what? That's not important. Anyway, I had a scare like that the other day.
A scare?
Yeah.
It's a scare, really?
Nah, not really.
Come on.
I like a scare for what? Never mind.
So anyway,
I don't know.
about to hit this con.
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping to see some good shit, man.
I feel like telling the kids, hey, get
Oh, did my man even write back? Bueller's got that contact. How many tickets do we need? 3?
3 to 5.
3 to 5.
At least 3.
Yeah.
But if we could do 5, that would be awesome.
Me.
So now that I have both you guys here, I just want to put the record straight really fast.
There's no record to be straight.
No.
There's not even
Let's set this record straight.
Okay. About a year ago, maybe a little bit longer, me and you were involved in a game show.
Right.
And I can't remember what it was, but it came down to you and me in the finals. And you won by like 1 vote. And that 1 vote is that vote right there.
What?
I don't even really recall this.
I do recall because you didn't let me forget about it.
Categories?
Commodores.
Commodores?
Definitely need to pull up the footage.
Did you watch that though?
I don't even think I voted.
No, you voted. I counted it. You voted.
Hey, look at you could go ahead and get married and have 2 children and raise them and then have a family and then have them vote. Maybe they did. I would hope so. I would hope they did. No, there's no way they fucking voted. If they could, they would have voted against me.
They absolutely.
And they probably did, and I still won.
Yeah.
And I won with Omnibus, and these guys have long boxes of single issues. I was running all over track and field on these guys, man.
I'm really sorry that this
Oh,
is
come on.
awesome.
Listen.
Do I not get a vote? Does my vote not matter?
Do you remember when we were there? The first thing was, you know what? Give it to him. He's gonna need it. I didn't even put a book out in the first round when I
don't really recall that.
And then
do you feel like that Commodores win wasn't a just win?
No, not at all.
Wow.
It's the Barry Bonds of the comic book.
Wow.
Commodores.
Wow. I never even knew that there was this kind of rumor out there.
Oh yeah, it's been going around for a long time.
It's really
Listen,
it was the case.
I'll take it to my grave like Jerry Seinfeld with the race episode. If you guys ever seen that one. I choose not to run. All right. With that being said, I think we're good to get up on out of here because I'm trying to go to this con.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
You know, we put in an hour with you guys. It was fun.
Collusion.
Very much collusion.
Hey,
yeah.
Well, we say on a almost regular basis.
Yeah.
Like we must say it at least weekly. My wallet's gone.
My wallet's gone. Anytime I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
So anyway, Bueller's channel is Comics with Bueller. He's driving cross country in the Bueller bus, hitting up every comic shop that's open while he's there. And what are you looking for again? Mostly there, you're picking up something from every shop. That gets expensive.
It does. It does.
Comics ain't cheap these days, man. $4.99 minimum.
Yeah.
Except
So
Spawn.
Yeah. Right now I'm working on a GI Joe run. I've never had a GI Joe full run, so I want to put that together.
That's fun. So you're just looking through back issues.
Yeah.
She wanted to do that with Spawn.
Yeah.
I want to hit every cannabis shop in the country.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. There's a lot more of those.
Right, they're everywhere.
There's more cannabis shops in Oregon than there are comic book shops in the country.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What?
So anyway,
there's a cannabis shop in every corner in Oregon.
You're buying a book. Are you leaving a sticker on their window?
If they have a sticker, I take it.
No. You got it. I think Comic Tom does it. You got to put a sticker on the window with
a sticker.
We got to get you a sticker made.
I've had a sticker made.
No, you got to mark
I'm
it.
A sticker guy.
Hey,
okay. But I take
do we have?
From the shops, and then when I buy a book from the shop, I'll put their business card in the book and stuff.
I feel like we need to do some kind of content on your set for your channel.
What the fuck? Bus?
Yeah,
that's my set.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But what the fuck? What are we gonna do?
I do a coffee show in the morning. Do you wake up early?
Yes.
Can you handle early?
I'm up. I went to the gym today. I left the house. I was there before 7 a.m. So I woke up at like 6:30.
Over in the bus.
Sometimes I wake up at 5 a.m.
Over in the bus.
You are not the first dude. You are not the first person to sleep in my bus besides me.
You guys do like dark nighttime stuff.
Gotta get the sleeping bags together.
Oh,
Yo, I've got a Turtles vintage sleeping bag. You could bring with you.
I'll be in there with style.
It.
All right, I got this gas right here, so we're gonna wrap this up. All right, I got it up. Anyway, so what were we saying? The Bueller bus.
Yeah, we can do the coffee show on there.
Okay, morning. So tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So where are you going to camp out? Are you able to just? I don't know. We'll talk. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out the logistics after this. I don't have a spare room. I would say you can stay here. I don't really have any.
No, I have the bus. I stay in the bus.
It's your house.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what
you could park. You could park probably behind our house.
Yeah.
You could park in front of our house.
If we could do coffee in the morning.
Sure.
You see how
look. So my favorite coffee is the Circle K coffee, hazelnut with hazelnut creamer. Right? It sounds like gas station coffee. First of all, the Circle K before this neighborhood literally opened today, and I had never even gone there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab me a big cup
Ooh,
tomorrow
it's
morning
included.
before it gets gross.
You're not gonna drink the Comics and Coffee sponsored.
This is the thing that for me.
Okay, yeah,
You're gonna have your
I don't know
sponsorship.
why he likes
I'll
it.
try
I
it.
went on a stint for a while. I was getting coffee.
Shit is so good.
It's always burnt. It's
No.
always burnt. He loves
It's
it.
kind of a little bit of a burnt taste.
He loves it. It's always burnt.
Here's the thing. You guys, where you guys are at, where I am coming from, for Oregon. Oregon is like the capital of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So what you guys consider good coffee is actually
because you drink you don't even use creamer.
No,
I can't drink black coffee. But if I drink the black coffee I got,
today,
that's in there.
Yeah.
First of all, even with the creamer, I don't even want to say it because it's also kind of bad with the creamer too.
Yeah.
Creamer's so bad for you.
All right, so we're gonna do that. Oh, that's gonna be live.
Yeah.
So we'll be live again tomorrow morning.
In the morning.
Monday morning.
So
wait,
it's a rest day tomorrow.
Kids to school.
I mean, you can take her to school.
But
It'll be 7 o'clock.
No, first of all, he's side to side right now. We're chilling.
Oh, you're in the driveway?
A little bit on the rocks, a little
How
bit.
do you,
We'll figure it out.
What?
All right, guys. I got videos coming out tomorrow. I'm unboxing a Sideshow life-size bust. I finally got back into the life-size bust. Gang, don't spoil it. But you saw it.
Oh, that's it.
I've been a fan of life-size busts. I was collecting them in the past. I ran out of room. I'm gonna have more room, and I said I'm doing it. I'm gonna start getting the life-size busts that I want. I have 2 of them. I got to record the other one. One's coming out tomorrow. Man, the store, loving the store run. You can see how I was speaking of it. You know, I can't wait to do the review. I'm going to finish that. That's probably going to come out this week. New comic book review Wednesday as well. And catch us tomorrow morning on Bueller's channel, Comics with Bueller. Maybe we'll go out there and have a campfire. We'll do the Travis T live stream. That's the one I would have caught. Not this one. Or the next one, the VS show. All right, y'all. Fee, you want to say anything to the peoples?
Bye.
All right, y'all. I guess that's it. Did I forget anything?
Stay minty fresh.
Appreciate it. Thank you to the moderators for coming through. Everyone watched, commented. All right, we're out. Peace.
Peace.